Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for the week of July 1st to the 7th. So Capricorn, your cards this week, energies leaving, completing or transitioning. We have the Strength card with two others behind there. That's a little bit of a story, that one. Focus energies this week, we have the Seven of Cups clarified with the Tower. Sorry Capricorn, but it's a good thing, remember. And we have the High Priestess with another card behind coming in towards the end of the week. So Capricorn, it's been quite a journey for you this year, I feel. Let's unpack your recent past. Okay, this is what came out as this little trilogy here. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, a soulmate, twin flame connection. You know, it can be a romantic partner, but not always necessarily. It can also be a friendship or a relationship at work that you just have, that kind of chemistry with a colleague or a boss. But more often than not, it is a romantic connection, a romantic partnership. Now, with the Eight of Wands here, there's a couple of interpretations here. We either have some kind of swift change that happened within the relationship, maybe a change of status, somebody made a decision in the relationship that they wanted to change the nature of it, or it can also be some kind of communication that came in quickly that changed the nature of the relationship. So it could be somebody saying that they're no longer happy within the situation, somebody saying that they're thinking about going their own way and ending the relationship. Some kind of communication that changed the way that you thought about this person. Now, we have the Strength card with that too, so that's why I feel like whatever the message was or the communication, that, it wasn't well received. I don't think it was something like, hey, I want to take this relationship to the next level and, that's amazing news. I think also with the cards that we see coming in as your focus energies this week, that this was a communication that there wasn't a welcome message for you, and you've really had to dig deep and have strength. Have strength when you found this out. So, the Strength card, it really indicates that there's some inner demons or some inner hurts that have arisen from the situation that you really need to apply compassion to in order to bring back into balance. So I feel that whatever this communication was, it has affected your emotional balance. Now, the communication here too, it could be somebody that you're seeing, not necessarily like a full-time relationship, but somebody who is at a distance to you, and the communication could have come through electronic means like a phone call, text message, that type of thing. So yeah, very interesting energy there, Capricorn. So focus energies this week. So Seven of Cups and the Tower. So Seven of Cups, I think this person has potentially promised you the world. They've promised you that, maybe if it's a relationship, they'll, maybe in the future you can be together, you'll have all the things that you've dreamed of, you'll have the home and maybe a couple of kids, there might be, marriage, that sort of thing. If it's a work situation, maybe someone promised you that promotion or the corner desk, best position in the office, promised you the project. There's been some hollow promises. Some, promises made, but no follow through. The actions have not been taken, and these promises have been held at an arm's length from you. So they've kind of remained like a mirage in the sky, like what you see in the card here. And because of that, it's put you in a state of illusion and, believing that illusion. And maybe it's just sort of this week that it's being revealed to you that from whatever this communication was with this person, that even though you thought this was a sure thing and a sure plan, and this was actually going to materialize into a tangible future, you get the feeling from this communication that it is actually an illusion. Quite possibly this person didn't have the intentions of following through. And I really think that's going to be a Tower moment for some of you guys. It's the revelation. It could also be that the communication was the thing that created the tower moment, but I really think it's what that communication meant to you in terms of seeing the situation for what it was. It's no longer, you're no longer believing in that illusion. You're not buying into it this week. It's being revealed for exactly what it is, the situation, and that's going to bring on a tower moment for you. That's a massive revelation. So, the tower comes in as a blessing. It comes in as a blessing in disguise. It comes in as the universe bringing you something, this revelation, an argument, learning something about the situation, so that the tower can fall, the situation can erode, in order to get you back onto the path that you are supposed to be on, Capricorn, because I don't think this was the path, certainly not in its current form anyway. But with the tower, it says, it was built on a shaky foundation. Something about it wasn't solid. It wasn't stable. It wasn't materializing. So it needs to come down. But the message with the tower is, do not rebuild it on that same foundation. In order for you to rebuild this situation, relationship, whatever it is with this person, there needs to be a significant change. And you need to rebuild from that place, not from the old place. Yeah, and the tower, it can feel uncomfortable, Capricorn. It can feel a little chaotic for the moment, but we need to keep in mind that it's there for a reason and that it will lead to more stable times in the future. We just need to allow it to fall. So coming in towards the end of the week, Capricorn, here we see, coming back into a place of power. So we've got the High Priestess, and she came out with the Queen of Wands. So look what we've got here, guys. We have got these two female figures who are so sure of themselves. They're so in their seat of power. Both sit on their thrones of power. The Queen of Wands is a visionary. She can see things clearly, and quite frankly, she's not going to put up with any crap. She now sees the situation for what it is. She now sees that very clearly, and she's determined. She's determined to, build another tower, and she's, she's determined to not rebuild that tower, but to actually look to the future and pursue something that's going to be a lot more fulfilling for her. She's an opportunist. She's a manifester. She's a visionary leader, and more than anything, she's just in her power. She's queen energy. She's mature. She can see things for what they are. She's not going to suffer any fools anymore. So this is almost like a bit of an awakening here for you, Capricorn. High Priestess, High Priestess is the revealer of truths, the revealer of mysteries. Something has been revealed to you this week. That revelation has come to light. It's brought something from the shadowy depths into the physical, tangible realm. It's brought something to light. It's illuminated something, so you can see the situation clearly through your deeper sense of intuition, so that you could then decide, what do you want to do in the situation moving forward? Maybe in the past it'd been more about what the person wanted. They'd been calling the shots. They'd been leading the way. Now we see you, putting your cards on the table. We see you deciding what you want, whether you want to continue with the situation and rebuild a new tower, or do you want to look towards a brighter future? That's what we have here, Capricorn. I really like this as a finish, because this is you coming back into a place of power. All those truths have come to light. Things have come out of the shadowy depths, and it's your decision now what you want to do with the situation. That's your message for this week, Capricorn. I wish you all the best with it. Keep in mind, the tower is a blessing in disguise. It's here to serve you in your greatest good and to get you back on the path that will lead to the next phase of your journey. So Capricorn, keep in mind it's a general reading. It won't resonate with every Capricorn out there, and I'll be here with you next week for another reading.